Hey guys, how you doing? Austin Hilton here with another stock analysis prediction video. This one for a company that I actually have already covered on a video, but I thought it was time to do another one. The company is Bionano Genomics, Bngo. Hopefully I said that right. I always worry when I say that. Both their names, Bionano and Genomics. So so Bngo, I am bullish on this stock. I want to say that up front. I think that this is a stock that is easily going to continue to go up. In fact, it's up today and the NASDAQ is down today. The stock is up 2.45% today, while the NASDAQ is down 0.21%. So there you go. That's it. That's the only reason you need to buy it right there, just to go buy the stock because it's up. Because I'm kidding, of course. So what we're going to do today is I've got a stock analyst prediction for you. Going to show you what they think it's going to be. I'm going to tell you what I think it's going to be, and we're going to look at a real simple little piece of information that kind of clarifies and brings home a few points related to this stock, kind of their overall market opportunity, what they're doing, and we're going to wrap up with that. So that's what we're going to do. So with all that said, I think that this is easily a $10+ stock inside of 12 months. The analysts think it's going to be north of $14, $15. I like to hedge my bets a little bit, but at $10+, that is a massive return for your stock investment dollars at that level. I think that this company has got a lot of opportunity in front of them. They're in a very interesting space, which we're going to look at here in a minute. But I think overall, this is a very good stock, good company. And as long as the NASDAQ and the Dow continue to kind of work with us, we should be able to see the stock go up. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. And if you're getting value out of this video, please consider dropping a like on it. I would sincerely, greatly appreciate it. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, it helps the video out, and I'm here working for you every single day, trying to bring you videos where I'm bringing you information related to these stocks and just continue to kind of maybe help you look at these stocks a little bit different and figure out kind of if these stocks are the right fit for you, your portfolio, your investment strategies. I always like to say this because I don't want to waste your time. I do not really do technical, fundamental, or deep dive analyses. That's really not my not my skill set per se. I can do them, but there are people here on YouTube who do it a lot better than me, so I leave it up to them. I'm here bringing you the news and the information on these stocks so that you kind of know what is going on with these stocks, and you can make kind of go or no go decisions to add to your position or whatever it may be. So again, please hit that like button and consider subscribing because I'm here for you every day working for you. Okay, so with all that said, let's go take a look at Bngo. Here we go. All right, so as I've already mentioned, stock currently trading at $7.53 today. That is up 2.45%. Nivelier Ratings has got this rated as a strong buy, A+ strong buy here on Investor Place. If you look at a 3-month chart, you can see that the stock has moved around quite a bit up to its peak high of 15.57, so it's down obviously half of that from February 16th, which seems to be where all stocks hit their highs in that February 16th to 21st range, down to it's pretty much low where you would expect it to have kind of bottomed out from the major NASDAQ market correction where we lost 1,000 points plus in the NASDAQ around the March, kind of bottomed and kind of finished around the March 4th, 5th, 6th time frame in that area. And then the stock rebounded pretty nicely up from that and continued to kind of go back up. And now what you're seeing, I fundamentally believe, is kind of again, the stock is moving down, it's got downward pressure on it just a little bit, because of the overall market correction that we see going on with the NASDAQ in the last week or so. Okay, so I think that that's kind of the state of the union with the chart and what I see going on there. But ironically, the stock's holding it pretty nicely today with the NASDAQ being down. Okay, so let me tell you what the analysts think of this stock and what they see it. They see it as a 14.33 upside. That is a 90+% return on your investment. The stock is rated as a strong buy. Obviously, it's being covered by 3 analysts. Those 3 analysts are predominantly Oppenheimer, Maxim, and Ladenburg, with respective different price targets. 15. Kevin over at Oppenheimer, just as an FYI, rated very, very highly. That is a strong rating. His average return per rating is a 50+%. So he's done really, really well as far as kind of his analysis and his rating. And oh, by the way, he assigned it 6 days ago. Okay. So it's brand new information. So there you go. So again, I always like to say, hey, look, however you feel about the analysts, love them, hate them, however you feel, at least it's some ideas and some guidance for us. Now, I would also tell you, cut this in half. Say, hey, I think it's only going to go, maybe it's only going to go to 11 or 12. Maybe you want to hedge your bet a little bit. Then just, hey, buy in at these levels, because frankly, I think at this $7.53 level, it's a buying opportunity. You notice we're kind of on a little bit of a downward trend, which frankly, I don't think has anything to do with the stock itself, okay? I think it's, again, it's that downward pressure from the NASDAQ that's what's going on. Okay, so, maybe you buy the stock, set a target of say 10 or 11 bucks and jump out of that with your 30-40+% return on your investment and move on. Just a food for thought. Remember, I always look at any investment from a 12-month perspective. That's how I look at it. That's how long I want to hold any given stock. So this one is, again, here on TipRanks, it's showing, look, if you from a March 21 to 2021 to a March of 2022, there's two that we know that are 15 and one that we know that is 14. I wish there was a few more analysts covering this stock. Just because I think we need to pick up some more analysts, which will happen as the stock continues to grow in popularity. Okay, so let's take a real quick look at this piece of information I've got for you. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Well, where was that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's the article I've got for you. Oh, I erased all my highlighting. Well, shoot. Okay, well, we're going to still go through it. I was trying to make it bigger for you guys, and I erased all my highlighting. All right, so basically, here's what it is. I think that potentially the pullback has created an entry point for long-term investors, right? That's really what it could be. And that's really the point of this video, is that I think that this could be an entry point for you if you are sitting there trying to decide, hey, should I get into this stock? And again, remember, 14 plus is the analyst prediction. I think it's a $10 to $14 stock inside of 12 months. I like to hedge my bets just a little bit. I'm very, very conservative. That's kind of how I roll, okay? So, all right, that's what they do. Okay, so what they do, just in case you didn't know it, Bionano is a life sciences firm focused on researching, developing, and manufacturing hardware and components for the genetic analysis industry, okay? Their flagship product is the Sapphire System, a platform that enables researchers and clinicians to accelerate the discovery pathway for new diagnostics and therapeutic targets. Whew, that's a lot. That's a mouthful, okay? So basically, it streamlines the studies of chromosomal changes, a field known as cytogenics. Okay, and so in total, they offer 4 products: Sapphire, Iris, Bionano Prep Kits, and Bionano Data Solutions, okay? So that's what they do. Now, if you don't understand that, again, before you invest in any stock, make sure you do understand what the company does, okay? They market their products to laboratories within academic and governmental research institutions. I like that they're in the academic, they're in governmental researches, as well as within pharmaceutical, biotech, and contract research pharmaceuticals companies worldwide. So they're in multiple different markets. I like that, okay? It's the reason I like Palantir. They sell in, they're not the same. Palantir has nothing to do with Bionano. The reason I'm using this as an example is that Palantir sells into the government and they sell into the private sector, so they're selling on both sides of the street. Same thing with Bngo here. They're selling into multiple markets, okay? Most of the business comes from the United States, okay? It accounts for roughly half their revenue. So they have a strong market opportunity ahead. This is basically kind of their market opportunity, okay? So according to their investor presentation from early 2021, the company's market opportunity stands at a baseline of $3.25 billion, with possible outcomes ranging from $2.6 billion on the low end to $3.9 on the high, okay? Their stated goal is to reach yearly distribution of approximately 10,000 Sapphire systems, which, however, the company failed to specify whether this figure encompasses solely purchase, rentals, or both. Okay, so they didn't give us total guidance on that, all right, but that's their goal, and they're stating, look, they're in a very, very large market opportunity. This little paragraph I thought was interesting. Reviewing unbiased sources from Gartner, major research facility, Allied Market Research, and Research in Markets. These unbiased sources are kind of looking at the overall cytogenetics market. They think that Bngo offers both complementary and replacement products into this market, and thus can be expected to grow at a higher rate than more mature and stagnant players within the space. I thought that was a very, very good point that was made here, and frankly was part of the reason I made this video, is that I wanted to bring you that piece of information, is that I think that if you look from outside sources looking at Bngo's opportunity inside of this cytogenetics industry, they are going to maybe grow at a higher rate because they are doing it better than more mature and stagnant players. Anytime you get what I call a disruptive player, which in this scenario Bngo seems to be, Bionano seems to be, they're disrupting a market. And when I love disruptors, because disruptors come in and they screw everything up from their competition, which is a good thing for us as investors, because it's a good thing for us to invest in that company, because this particular in this scenario, Bionano is producing a better product with a better result, faster, cheaper, all that kind of stuff for their customers. Thus, they have more customers adopt their technology, their products, and they do it better than their competitors, and they disrupt the market in that scenario. I like that. It's really cool. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I want to cover here. Again, I lost my highlighting, so I'm just kind of having to make sure. Let me see. They did acquire Lineagen, which seems to be helping them overall kind of move forward. So you know what? I think I'm going to wrap up there, and let's have a few final thoughts. Okay, so a few final thoughts here, completely personal here. I recorded a video this morning. My dog barked in the middle of that video. In this one, you saw me. I tried to make the screen bigger for you guys. Lost all my highlighting. It's just been one of those kind of days. So I want to wrap up with this. I think that $10+ 12-month time frame for this stock is a lay down easy bet. I think that $14 is extremely doable, and that's what the analysts have targeted. And I'm just hedging my bets just a smidge, saying it's maybe $11, $12, give or take. But even at $10, at $11, $12, that is a 60, 70+%, don't do math in public, return on your investment. I think this is a long-term investment, buy and hold. I'm not a huge fan of day trading or short-term trading. If that's your jam, cool. It's just not how I roll. And I'm real bullish on this stock. I think that this is a good one, which is why this is my second video on this stock in the channel. I thought that there was a time for me to revisit this, and just to tell you that, to reiterate, I think that this is an opportunity, will continue to be an opportunity. So depending upon what you see, how this fits into your portfolio, or if you feel that it's a right opportunity for you, hopefully I brought you some information, and maybe giving you some more food for thought, because that is my goal, to help you maybe make more money from these stocks as you roll, and just to kind of continue to bring you more information as it comes out. All right, so with all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.